to another story time. By the way, I'm really happy that you guys are enjoying this one because I love so much telling stories, and my wife was telling me, you're so lucky that someone at least in this world wants to hear your bullshit. So thank you guys, because my wife apparently is not in it to win it. So, yay! Anyways, I wanted to talk to you guys about when I bought the cheapest Aventador brand new spec from factory. So that happened about 6 years ago. I had all these real estate things happening to me, and I was in the middle of selling a big property. So I sold my big property and I made some money, and I was like, now Alejandro, is the fucking time to go Miami Vice and go treat your motherfucking self. Cause you gotta. You can't just make money and stash it all in the bank, because otherwise if you die with $1 trillion, no one really pretended to love you for your money. And do you really want that? I'm not one of those people. Also, I'm one of those idiots that really likes comedies. So growing up, I watched Dumb and Dumber. And remember when those guys get the $1 million and then they get a Lamborghini, and then they show the IOU to the guy, and it was like $275,000. Ever since, I've always wanted a Lamborghini. Always. It's been a dream of mine. It's been something that you know when you made it, when you bought a Lamborghini, because before they didn't make the Huracan or the Gallardo. It was like a $500,000 endeavor, like a $300,000 car. And back then it was so much money, and I couldn't believe I got there. I was like, fuck, I am ready. People better start calling me. All those fucking girls that I grew up with in school that always told me that, hey, you're fat and you don't have cars and you fucking smell weird. Yeah, well, I still smell weird. Fuck you. I wish I could show them. Anyways, I decided it was time, and I went to the dealership. And I went to a dealership in Beverly Hills. I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy a brand new Lamborghini. This is the best day in the world. I walk into the dealership and I talk to a guy. This is the first time ever I've gone there to buy a car, and this is the first time I'm meeting the guy that's helping me. So I'm like, listen, I wanna buy an Aventador. I can buy it all cash, or I can finance it. If financing it becomes like a big deal and my credit's not good enough, because I was leveraged with all my real estate deals, so I figured, if this is gonna be a problem, fucking tell me, because I'll drop the cash, baby. I really felt like a fucking baller. I'm so fucking stupid. Anyways, so I told the guy that, and he goes, okay, I'll find you a car. So he finally calls me a week later. I'm just like in my backyard, and I get a call, and this guy goes, dude, I got an Aventador for you. And I just lost my shit. I was like, I'll be right there. I get in my fucking car, drive as fast as I can. I get there instantly, and when I get in, and this is not a fucking joke, guys. This is dead serious. For all of you who watched that Ferrari video, the guy who was helping me, that was getting a divorce, was now at the dealer, and somehow he got involved in my deal. I swear to God. And I was like, God damn it. All right, so where's the car? I was like, the first thing that I asked, and they were like, it's coming in 2 weeks. I'm like, okay, that's great. What color is it? And they were like, it's yellow. I was like, that's fucking awesome. I want a yellow Lamborghini. I mean, if you're buying a Lamborghini Aventador, you want people to see you. And I think yellow is the right color for being a mega douchebag. I really think so. So I was embracing my mega douchebag self, and I said, let's go with the yellow one. This is so exciting. I'm gonna give you guys $10,000. Here's the money down so you know that's my car. They gave me a spec sheet, and I thought that was awesome. I was like, fuck yeah, I made out. They're gonna call me. 2 weeks went by, and I got no call. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. All I have is my order with my VIN, and I call the guy. I'm like, dude, what's going on with my car? And he goes, listen, man, the financing is really complicated. And I go, well, it's not a big deal. I'll just go in and pay you. Like cash right now, let's go. And he goes, no, I really want to get it done through financing. So just give me a couple more days. And I'm like, oh, sweet old Alejandro, thinking, what a great guy this guy is. Man, he's really looking after me. He wants me to spend less money up front. What an incredible guy. Bam! Reality hit, salesman talking to you. Of course he's not doing that. The 2, 3, 4, 5 days and a whole week went by. And I'm like, there's no fucking car, what's going on? So I go to the dealership and I'm like, guys, what's going on? To now the team that is in charge of my fucking deal, which is the crazy dude that got the divorce, and then this other guy that I know, that I just met. So these two guys are tag teaming my deal. They're like basically Eiffel Towering, which if you don't know what an Eiffel Tower is, you should consult pornhub.com. Anyways, these guys Eiffel Towering my deal, and I show up, I'm like, what's going on? And they're telling me, well, and I look at them and I'm like, did you guys fucking sell my car? Because I need to remind you guys, when the Aventador came out, Lamborghini had a shortage of production. They had to open a brand new plant, so they couldn't make that many Aventadors. So the car was really fucking hot, really hot. So, and not like McLaren hot, like really hot. And and I'm sitting there and I'm like, did you just sell my fucking car for more money? Because they offered it to me at sticker. I don't know why. I was one of the idiots being there and being like, I want this. And it was a year later after the original release of the car. So I thought it was like actually feasible. And they sold my car. They did sell my fucking car. So I was like, all right, no big deal. Is there any other car that's coming? He goes, yes, we have an orange car that's coming and it's getting here next week. So don't worry about it. We'll give you that car. I'm so sorry for what happened. I'm like, thank you, finally. So I go back home, masturbate, cry, everything that you do after a car deal goes sour. And days go by, a week goes by, and I call him again. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on with my car? You haven't told me anything about it. He goes, listen, the car might be yellow. And I go, that's great. That is great news. You think, like, to them, they thought it was gonna be bad news, but I really wanted a yellow Lamborghini. So he goes, the car's gonna be yellow. I hope you don't mind. I'm like, I don't mind. Just give me the fucking sticker. So I go to the dealership and they gave me another VIN and another car and whatever. Then they call me the next day and they go, by the way, I think the car is orange. Like, doesn't matter. At this point, I just want a fucking car. Like, what do you want from me? I don't care. Beggars can't be choosers, my friend. And I know that somehow in this fucked up world, you spending $500,000 makes you a beggar. Incredible. So I'm begging this guy, all right, fine, I'll take the fucking orange car. That's no problem. I also want an orange Lamborghini because I still look like an asshole. So fine, let's go with the orange car. A few days go by and I call him and I'm like, listen, what's going on? And he goes, we're just having a problem with financing. Well, I know the fucking story, my friend. So immediately I shut to the dealership and I see the fucking team right here. And they're like, oh, and they look frazzled again. And I'm like, you motherfuckers sold the car again, didn't you? And they're like, well, it's not like we sold it, but someone came in and took it from under us and he was like fucked up and we told him what happened to you before. I'm like, what happened to me before is you motherfuckers sold my car. That's what happened to me before. It's not like fucking Lamborghini did anything. You guys fucking sold the car. So what do you mean? And they're saying, no, listen, we feel really bad, but we have another car coming. It's orange and it's getting here next week. Here is your VIN number and your shit again for your order. And I'm like, finally, the car is coming. This is fucking incredible. The car gets in, they call me, they're like, Alejandro, the car is in. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about this time. I'm going and paying cash because I'm a fucking idiot. I just made some money and I want to be a douchebag driving a Lamborghini because that's my dream. And if you guys don't respect it, then fucking no, I'm just kidding. So I show up to the dealership and this was between the change of the models because the car came out in 2012 and the new cars were 2013. And I was giving a 2012 model, which again, beggars can't be choosers. My sticker was about $380,000. I show up at the dealership and I brought my contract and I brought everything that I had before because I know how you motherfuckers roll. That's what I did. So I show up, I start doing the paperwork, everything is going great. And then they put the piece of paper in front of me before I have to write the check. And I'm looking at it and it says that it's $40,000 more expensive now. And I go, I'm so sorry. I'm already hurting my asshole for being fucked by you so many times. How are you trying to charge me $40,000 more? And the woman who I really love goes, listen, Alejandro, this is a 2013 car. So the MSRP went up by like 40 grand. You have to pay that. And I'm like, wait a second. Boom, flashback. I remember when I got my English Bulldog, Bella. May she rest in peace. I love you, Bella. And when I got her, I want to buy Bella, which by the way, I would never buy a dog anymore. All adoption, it's better for everything, but I didn't know, I was fucking ignorant. So I went and got a Bulldog. I bought my Bulldog, brought it home, and when I went to get my Bulldog, they had told me a price on the phone. And when I showed up, the lady goes, man, I was really hoping you weren't the guy that called because I told you a price that was much lower than the actual price, but I have to sell it to you because by California law, whatever I advertise is what I have to give you. And I'm like, huh, boom, back from the flashback. You motherfuckers can't do this to me. You need to give me the car at the same rate that you told me. The price stays the same. You guys fucked up. They go, no, we didn't. And I just go, listen, here's the deal. I'm not paying a dime more. You've already fucked me twice with the fucking car. At this point, just take your loss and give me the car. They all leave. The one salesman comes back. and he's like red, like really fucking red. And this is not the divorce guy, this is the other guy. And he goes, listen, Alejandro, you really need to do me a solid here, and you really need to pay the 40 grand. Otherwise, I'm probably gonna get fired. And I go, oh, fuck. Like, I give a fuck. I mean, you fucked me already twice, my man. Why? Why would I have to feel bad about you when you were poking and being an asshole? And I guarantee you would have sold that car if I didn't show up. So now this is your fuck up, homie. And again, I'm gonna get mine. So no, I need you to honor the price. The guy leaves fucking pissed off, fuming. The lady comes back in and she's like, you have no idea what you've cost in here. I mean, it's not me, it's your fucking guys' problem. What the fuck have I done? I'm just waiting there, so I'm just waiting for another hour until they finish parading whatever the fuck they're doing. Like, they're pressuring me like I'm a teenager and I'm drinking and you're a cop and you caught me and now you have like some kind of an upper hand. That's how they're plotting. And then they come back and they're like, we're not gonna respect the deal. I'm sorry. And I go, Here's how this is gonna go down. And listen, at that point, I had lawyers on retainer because I was working in entertainment. I had a lawsuit going on with a guy that fucked us, that stole some money from a movie. So I was just gonna be like, you know what? I'm just gonna have my lawyer talk to you. And the guy just literally almost starts crying and he goes, they're gonna fire me, man. Do you really want that? And I go, I don't fucking care. You fucked me already twice and you're trying to fuck me again 3 times. How do you not understand this? And they gave me the fucking car. I bought the cheapest, brand new Aventador that came out literally a year ago, and they were going for $40,000, $50,000 over sticker because they try to fuck me, which is unfucking believable. And it seems to be a theme in my life. You can't just go buy a regular car and be like, I'm gonna ball and have a great time and buy the car and everything went well. Apparently, this fuckery needs to happen all the time, or at least to me, and I'm sick and tired of it. What do you guys think? Would have you been kind enough to be like, oh man, I'm so sorry. I should let you fuck me even more. Or you would have done the same thing. It's like, I'm sorry, dude, this is your bad. You should learn from your mistakes as everybody else does, right? Because I think at the end of the day, that's the lesson here. You gotta learn what you can and can't get away with, and you can't just think everybody's a fucking pushover and you can do that to everybody. Listen, I'm an idiot, yes. I'm a dumbass, yes. I hope you really enjoyed the video. Have a good one, guys. And again, thank you so much for watching all the story times and for letting me tell your story, since clearly Belen's not the right candidate for him. Love you guys, see you soon.